want to thank Antonella Marinelli. She kind of caught this on the last minute, last week I think it was, and somehow she put together 10 people to come and show up, and thank you very much. And I'll be talking to you. We also have a couple of students here from Conestoga College who we didn't get a chance to talk about, but we have some very big plans with the colleges and universities. Conestoga College is going to be setting up a step-by-step week in the fall of '99. And what that's going to do is bring an example for all the rest of the colleges and universities to do likewise, to bring awareness and talk about organ donations in every college and university right across Canada. I was hoping that Jack Fletcher could have been here, but he couldn't, and he's the director of the Student Association, and he's the main motivating factor of putting this, but we have some of the students here that are absorbing everything, and I'm hoping that they're going to go back with a whole load of things to work on, and I'm happy to have you guys here. And I want to thank our lawyers, because without lawyers you can't do something like this. and that's John Wilkinson. The help that you've brought on board has just been phenomenal. I mean, you just jumped on without almost any question. You're writing up those contracts and making us say the right words and making sure everything's done the way it's supposed to be done. Thank you very much. He's also one of our board members. And I do want to thank Dr. Greg for jumping on. This has just illuminated the whole board. As me and John was so excited when you and Dr. Lilly came on board. I think you're going to be able to offer the medical background that's needed. I just can't tell you how excited we were when John gave me the news over the phone. Thank you so much. And Dr. Greg also had a very instrumental part in my surgery and recovery. Thank you. I also want all the volunteers to stand up because without them, all the sweat and all the stuff that needs to get done on the day-to-day thing, and I know we get in each other's nerves a lot. It's very, very hard to do something as much impact as this thing. Come on, guys, stand up. Don't be shy. I want to thank my relatives. My sisters over there, my brothers over here, my cousins. Thank you all for coming. You know, this isn't a lot to do with my memory of my mom, and I think I got her stubbornness. You know, because a lot of times I should have given up on this, and I got her where I drive people crazy and I keep bothering people. That comes from her. Anyways, I'm really glad that you guys showed up. I really need, you know, my family behind me, and thank you for showing up. Now, last but not least, John Totten. This has been a very strange couple, me and John. We got absolutely, you can't ask for more contrast in our backgrounds. He's a Munchagate and I'm an Italian. He's a corporate guy and I'm from the street. But, you know, I think everything, there's no coincidence in this world. I believe that, John. And, you know, I got something in my pocket that I hope it's in my pocket. I remember when I was about to give up on this thing, it was in April of And I remember a good friend of mine passed away in Norrie, and I seen Frank there, a friend of mine, and he was chasing me to approach me to talk to me about something. And he said, you know, he was working at this restaurant called Joseph's on St. Clair, and he said, you know, George, I got to tell you about this guy that I met while I was there at the restaurant. And you know, this guy, he just wouldn't stop talking about his transplant, you know. And Frank has a good eye for corporate people, and that's Frank owned a lot of restaurants. So when he sees these corporate people come in, he likes talking to them. Anyways, what happened was, the result was that John gave his phone number to Frank to give to me. And I later phoned John about a week later. And I think we talked for about 3 hours that night, John. And it was like two energies meeting, or waiting to meet, or to, you know, because we had a million things on the go. And I remember meeting him for the first time at Kathy and Tony's restaurant, or cafe, Chad's, and we sat down, and we were both excited, and what he left with me was a lot of homework. And he hasn't stopped doing that. And, you know, I still got that agenda that we first sat down, and I'm still looking at that, and I'm still trying to, you know, to reach it. Anyways, what I have in my hands, John, I want to give this to you, is the original card that Frank over there gave to me to phone you. And come on up here. Just to kind of wrap this up, because I guess I'm not the wrap-up person, am I?
No.
Okay.
We got all this stuff to give out yet.
Yes, absolutely. I want to also talk on behalf of Costi, who were hoping to be here also, but because we had such short notice to put this together, they unfortunately couldn't. Their contribution to this is going, we're very excited about it. At present, they're printing all our materials in over 15 languages. We're going to have over 1,000 of their volunteers come to Hyde Park, and they're going to be setting up booths in each language so we can better reach as much of the communities as we possibly can. And also they'll be joining me on that walk in Toronto with their respective nations' flags. So as we're walking with thousands of people, we're going to have over 20 flags walking with us. And if this ain't going to make a mark, or if this ain't going to do something to, you know, I mean, not only Toronto, I think we'll have a lot of the province and possibly the country looking at this. And it doesn't stop there. We're going to be visiting, we're having press conferences at the Piccinini community. The BIA Business Italian Association is going to close down St. Clair. They're going to have all the businesses in St. Clair aware of what we're doing. We're going to be walking along the street. We're going down Dovercourt and have another press conference at Dovercourt Boys and Girls Club, and another press conference at Dovercourt and College at the YMCA. And then Donina's going to do something on College Street when we're walking along College Street. And we're going to have as many donor cards signed, and we're going to bring them to both the Sick Children's Hospital and the Toronto General Hospital. It doesn't stop there. We're going to have a barbecue at Sunnyside Beach later on that night with some bands that are going to be coming on. And that night I'll be sleeping at a Salvation Army hostel, and they're going to wake me up with their